What's up, YouTube? This is TheBillyBobHD bringing you another Let's Play today. I'm bringing you some extra HOI4 multiplayer with Nims. Say hey, Nims.
What's up, everybody?
And the last episode, we were trying to build up towards dick punching. So,
yes. Everyone has to have a favorite pastime. I need manpower.
One of your faves.
I'm only at like 760k right now. It's very, very terrifying.
What's your conscription at? Limited?
Yeah, limited. That is correct.
All right, I'm going to move towards the Italy as well.
We're not at 40% world tension, and I'm not at war, so I can't go extensive yet.
Yeah, you're locked.
That's why I'm going down the... well, I'm doing a little bit of infrastructure and whatnot real quick, because otherwise I'll never get back to it. So before I run down the authoritarian tree, I'm gonna get back to my the infrastructure stuff. All right, 1911, right?
Yep, July. So yeah, 1911. A lot of those on my national focus tree, like those dockyard expansions, construction efforts, all that's open.
All right.
Agadir crisis.
Oh. French are preparing
5% tension.
Oh, there you go.
Yep.
France is growing larger.
French have come to us.
Infantry equipment's probably a thing I'm going to want. Alright, I haven't checked on my air in a while. What the hell do I have here? I'm going to set my wings to 50 and see where... Oh, hey, I have 50 close air support. I'll be damned. I do not have 50 Zeppelins.
How many do you have, Zeppelins?
18.
Oh, nice. Wow. I've got a solid 5.
I've got, let's see. I've got 50 of the scout biplanes, and then I've got a surplus of 20 more.
Nice.
So that could be worse. I've seen it. I have a really bad habit, and especially in this mod, of just forgetting about air for the first 2-3 years, and then it's like, oh dear, whoa, where are the Russians going?
Oh wow,
the Russians are all leaving.
Let's see what they're working on here.
What are they doing?
Investing in Outer Manchuria. Fun shit.
Well, that was weird. They like started to leave, and then they just sort of spread out, but they don't even have a man on every tile right now on the border. Oh, Mona Lisa's been stolen. That's the thing that happened.
The entire Russian army stole it. They're heading east. Oil extraction done.
All right. Man, did we don't have Italy yet, do we?
We do not. I just took the improved relations with them on my focus tree there as well. And
I don't think I can do anything with them again until they're at war with the Turks.
Okay. 1915 there. Let's get this guy. Yeah, so let me see if my focus does it here. Okay. Plus 15.
Alright, I have only 3 more divisions to go, and then I can start getting back to even. Am I not making airships anymore? Oh, I am. Oh wow, 1.59 airships a month. That's painful. Zeppelins take a little while to build, apparently. On the bright side, I'm now chewing into my military factory production. I finally hit that point.
Nice. So you're hitting that stride. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me see if I can hit Italy up here.
Yo, dog. I heard you liked invading people.
Vittorio Emmanuel III.
Oh, there goes the Qing
What a
dynasty.
guy.
Qing dynasty has declared war.
High Revolution. All right,
Whoa.
so
Republic of China, you were so boned. What the shit? What the shit, game? Why did you divide them into 6 different? Oh, that's horrible. That's horrible.
oh shit. Okay, let's put in for. Tell you what, let's bolster the naval production here. Boom.
Oh yeah, I forgot these are coastal subs, aren't they?
It's like you could put them out into the like right on your coast there by Dalmatia, and that's it.
Yeah.
That usually gets pretty hairy over in that area anyway, but more divisions. Get all on the front line. So I finally have like almost an equal force here on the eastern front, then on the western front.
Nice. Yeah, I've got about 4 divisions of tile on the Russian border.
4 divisions of tile about, okay.
On me and the Russian border. I've got 52 divisions on my stretch.
Nice. Okay. I've got 75 dispersed out.
We definitely outnumber them right now. At least visibly outnumber them.
So,
alright, 1911.
Can't even get an armored car. Alright, nice.
Oh, hey, free military factories for the first time in, like, literally forever. Alright, let's start. They actually have some armored cars now, don't I? Yeah! I've got 300 armored cars and
Wow.
well, I mean, I don't have any divisions that use them, so don't get excited.
Where the hell did those come from?
What's that?
Armored cars. Your little 300 pack there.
Oh, I've been building them since the start of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, that is going to put me in a supply deficit by a lot. One click of the button and I am way in debt on guns. But I just took my I've expanded my, what was it, 6 or 8 or whatever the hell. I've expanded to a full 20 combat width of infantry now.
Okay, nice.
I'll eventually swap out for the 2 artillery, but right now I'm just using support artillery. Oh, there goes that war. Italians have invaded Libya.
So, with them being at war, let's come back over here. Ooh, still a negative 73 to invite the Italians to the faction. Base reluctance, negative 20. Different ideology, negative 60.
What is their ideology, anyway? Oh, yeah, that's right. They're democratic right now.
Yeah.
Silly Italians.
Boost party popularity. Oh, that sucks. It's just like totally grayed out. I was like, maybe I can throw some. It would take a while to convert them, but to authoritarian. But it's like maybe I can throw them something, and the button's all grayed out. No, you don't. Oh, sweet. I have a focus that we can eventually invite Sweden to the Central Powers.
Sweden, you say?
Sweden. Sven? Do you have a Sven? I don't know if you ever caught that commercial back in the day.
Oh, I don't think I did. Or I probably did and forgot it. How far is back in the day to you? That's the real question.
Like college, so like a decade ago.
I wasn't in college a decade ago.
Decade ago. There you go.
Yeah, that'd be the problem. A decade ago, I was working. I was in college 2 decades ago.
There you go.
I think my first year of college was late 1997 was when I started college.
Mm-hmm.
So you were probably what, like 8?
Let's see, 93. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. You weren't even 8, were you?
No, just like barely under it.
Hmm. 97?
Well, hell, I mean, I went to college in 2003, so
yeah,
I don't even remember it. I remember barely anything of it.
What are we, 1911? I guess I'll keep more of this industry shit going. Oh, my manpower's already down to under 500k. Alright, I'm gonna go get the authoritarian stuff so I can get some recruitable pop, or I'm gonna regret this. Much as I want to keep hammering the industry, and I do. So bad.
So bad.
Well, I've got 18 I'm up to 18 military factories. It's painful.
I want to get hammered and do the industry as well.
You want to get hammered?
That's what I thought you said at first. I was like, yeah, I want to get hammered. All right.
I've done plenty of that in the last couple of weeks, thank you. Had a few days there where I had to drink for like 6 to 8 hours straight, so I'm kind of done with that for a little while. Taking a break. My liver needs a break. Right,
yeah, that's a big stretch.
Alright, we caught up on field guns, so I'm going to start a second line of, I say second line, like on the next 5 factories. I only have 5 factories of infantry equipment right now. It's really painful.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. So what focus are you working on right now? Military youth. Okay.
Military youth, so that gives me another 2% recruitable. I mean, I've got a bunch of it, but I'm sort of locked out of these industrial ones. I can get some more dockyards. Other than that, it's like back to like political stuff.
It's 1912 now, though. You should have a new row, shouldn't you?
Let's see. Oh, yeah, just popped off in January there. Yep.
I have not done any air stuff yet.
All right.
Yeah, the Russians are not looking real hefty on the border right now. I don't know where the hell the rest of their troops are.
Yeah. It's like, what the hell are they doing?
Are they doing something in the east, maybe? They've got to have more troops than this.
What could they be doing over there?
Yeah, they have between 130 and 190 divisions, so they're not here. There's only, what, like 50 divisions that I can see? So yeah, something's up somewhere. I'm just not sure where.
Yeah, my intelligence is saying they're like got between 125 and 200 right now. What are you going in on Japan? Like what?
Yeah, 111, 202 is what I see. Let's see.
Zeppelin in. All right. Get you in there. Is entrenchment speed really that important? Like, do I take a whole minister here, military high command that's got entrenchment speed plus 4%?
I don't know.
Oh, this attrition guy's a negative 4%. I'm thinking, let's do him.
What to do next? I guess I'll do siege artillery. Grand Duke William IV of Luxembourg has died. Oh, Luxembourg. What a silly country you are. You're so tiny. You're so sandwiched between two great powers. You're so screwed.
1 division, 1 civilian factory, 1 military factory for Luxembourg.
Oh, can I do military?
They are classy. That's a classy division you've got there, Luxembourg.
Oh, here we go. Militarism. Let's get that militarism going. Then I will be able to recruit again. Once I have guns. Details.
So the small things.
And I can jack my air wing up to 100 finally. Alright, under close air support. Better than a sharp stick in the eye. Oh. So how much have you played on this mod?
I've done, let's see, I did a Russian playthrough. That one was pretty long. The UK one was super short, and I did a Germany playthrough kind of when it first came out. So I've done like 3. How about you? When did you do your French campaign there?
I did it right before Death or Dishonor came out, and I kind of stopped it prematurely because of that, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah, I hear you there.
Because I was like on episode 15, and I was doing pretty well, and then Death or Dishonor came out, and I was going to go back to it, but I was like, just the idea of installing an older version of the game and doing all that, I was like, ugh.
Yeah.
I was like, nah.
It's a lot of work, yeah.
As much as I hate like prematurely ending a series like that, it is what it is. I also think the game at that point was a little wonky. Like the German-French line, I mean, it got to the point where I was going through Africa to try to get around the Maginot area. Right? Like I was like, okay, well, instead let's invade North Africa. Let's go through the Ottoman Empire. Let's come up back through the back door of Austria Hungary, and that's the only other way we're going to be able to stop this war.
That's a big swing through Africa, jeez.
Man. Well, that's the problem. Like, depending on who's in the conflict, there's just the naval invasions aren't really a thing. At least not as like they are in the World War II. You can't paratroop. Armored breakthrough early in the game is just not good. And the German troops just became so heavily stacked. I mean, they're like 10, 15 divisions per tile, right? So it's like, what the hell do I do against that? The front's just not big enough.
Yeah, just a meat grinder over and over.
Yeah.
74.
Now, Kaiserreich with Germany, I am enjoying the hell out of that. Kaiserreich was the mod. Everybody's like, you got to play this mod. Great War was one
pretty wild, doesn't it?
Yeah. Great War is when I found... I don't want to say on my own because like I've seen other people play it, but I love World War One. In many ways, World War One shaped the modern world more than World War Two did. I think a lot of people think, oh, World War Two was the big thing. No, World War One set all that up, right? I mean, the modern Middle East was built by a couple of freaking morons in a meeting between the UK and France, and they carved up like. There's a great book called. And it's called A Peace to End All Peace. And it's basically about how all of that went down. Like the whole lead up to World War One and the Ottoman British Allied diplomacy and how they ended up joining the Germans, which was really because the Ottomans wanted to join the Allies. Like that was their initial move. They were like, we want to join you.
Right.
And Britain thought they knew what the hell they were doing, and they didn't. And they thought they understood that area of the world, and they didn't. And so they just screwed all kinds of shit up. And so it's a really good book, though, because it kind of goes through how that all went down, and then it even gets into, like, how the UK and France partitioned up the Middle East, not realizing, because they didn't really understand the area, the cultures, what a shit show they were creating, the way they carved it up. And it's a fascinating. It's not a quick read. It's not. It's not a Tom Clancy novel, everybody. But if you want to know how we got here, the Middle East today, A Peace to End All Peace is your answer to that. And it also doubles as kind of some World War One history, which is kind of cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm actually in the middle of a book called Guns of August. Sort of the lead up to World War One, sort of from kind of like you were saying, last episode, like all the botched, opportunities for things to sort of go differently and avoid, just the like tragic result or whatever. And it's pretty good.
Well, and in so many ways, like people say, oh, the assassination of Franz Ferdinand was what kicked it off, and it wasn't. I mean, it was the excuse, but it was not the. I want to say, where was he royal in? Was it the Austria Hungarians?
Yeah.
So they didn't really care for him. They didn't like him. They were kind of happy he was gone.
Mm-hmm.
It was just an excuse to start some shit, though. Austria-Hungary was definitely like who effed it all up, and then it was up to Germany to be smarter than that, and they weren't, and Russia to be smarter than that, and they weren't, and there's a lot. It just
goes on down the line. Yeah,
there's a lot of bad things done in the UK, a lot of bad things done in France. It was just all bad. And then it was just kind of fascinating to me the way that the generals were not able to adjust whatsoever to the new weapon.
Yeah.
The technological jump between World War I and all the things that preceded it were so immense. And it was just crazy.
It's like, everyone jump out of the trench, get mowed down. Everyone jump out of the trench, get mowed down.
Well, and even trenches weren't even the thing right away, right? Like that took a while to get there, but it was basically things like machine guns and artillery. If you ever any of you guys ever go to the World War I museum, they actually show like all these different size shells that they used for artillery back then, and the Germans actually had those huge siege artilleries where they were like foot and a half wide, shell. That they fired. It's insane. Like all the rest of them are like they look like modern day mortars, right? But but there was a couple of them that were just behemoths. So I mean, purely from a technological aspect, World War I is fascinating. But that's kind of the thing. Like politically, it was interesting because it was kind of it was the signal of the end of the the monarchies. It was a signal to the end of the old way of doing warfare. It was it carved up and created. It got rid of so many kind of old empires, between the Ottomans and Austro-Hungarians and certain things that, it just really set the stage for a whole bunch of conflict later down the road.
No, absolutely.
Oh, I've been not paying attention to my political power. My people are going to be screaming at me. What are you doing?
Yeah, it's like, you choke Germany so hard with the economic sanctions and stuff. It's like, there's going to be problems there, most likely.
Yeah.
Those people are not doing well.
Division, defense, or entrenchment? I don't know. Let's go this way instead. And now for something completely different.
July 1912.
Yep. Well,
I finally got some Zeppelins going. Mm-hmm. Fled.
I went to Spain. Ooh, do I go early mobilization? Do I go? Tempted. I think I'm gonna have to.
Mm-hmm.
I need the factory speed. Ugh.
Send German advisors.
Military youth. Hip hop hooray.
Nice. What'd that put you up to?
Up to 4.56 million.
4.56.
Yep.
Where should you go? Let's go to Belgium.
Where am I on equipment, though? That's a better question. I think I'm okay enough to do some more training. I might do some smaller divisions, though. Tempted to do just like some 10 width divisions to hold.
Get some extra numbers out there.
Yeah.
Actually, no, we're not going to go there. We're going to go here. And might be getting pretty close to time here.
Yeah, where are we at? We are indeed. Let's go ahead and put a cut in here and take us out.
All right, guys. Well, anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Again, this has been the Billy Bob HD. Please remember to check out Nim's channel and perspective here on the series. You will find the link down below. And we just want to say thanks again. And remember to hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and check us out. Thanks, guys. Catch you next time.
See ya.